From the Isle of Man Financial Services Authority, I've got the Chief Executive here, Karen, on a Saturday when you've asked people to come along, and I found it fascinating. I mean, I'm probably a target audience, but I don't know, these days, scams and what to do with your money you might have earned, and looking ahead to pensions has come up as well. Do you think you got the message across there?
I think so. I mean, it's been part of our campaign in terms of participating in World Investor Week, which is an IOSCO initiative, and it sort of builds on the work we did earlier this year in the pension area. So it's been a great day. We had some press coverage earlier this week. We're going to have some films out for people to look at on our Facebook to understand about scams, investment advice, so really practical skills for people to have at any age.
And we're going to run out the videos over so many weeks as well, just to show people.
That's great, Paul.
It is just incredible, the scamming that goes on. I mean, every day we hear these thousands amount of people are being taken for a ride, and people who probably think that they wouldn't be susceptible to it almost as well.
Yeah, and I think we all have examples in our personal life, someone we know, a family member who's been subject to a scam. And even like myself today listening to, we had Adam Owen here, that we call him the scam man from the UK, but he has some great advice in terms of using public websites or public internet, free internet. So things we don't think about every day that we should think about, and I think that was a really powerful message. I think as well, I'd like to say that we had the Ballacomene school students talk about their work they did in ICOs. A great piece of work, really helpful looking at the sort of positives and negatives. But again, getting younger people involved has been very helpful in this initiative.
And if people want more advice, this is what it's about. It's ongoing, isn't it? Not just for today. People can get advice on how to be better at being protected, I suppose. So
lots of things available. And today as well, I should mention as well, we had people from the Personal Finance Society to give you some practical, positive advice in terms of thinking about investments. So really appreciative of having them come out to support the initiative.
And what's that saying? If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Probably is, yes. So it was exactly. So, and we have a fair bit of literature we've developed as well in terms of various areas of consumer advice, ICOs, investment scams, what we do as an authority, the FSA, and that should provide people some things to think about. So it's not a once and done initiative. It's going to continue on through the coming months.
Okay, and look out for the videos. We'll put them up on your website as well. So that's the thing. And even just to finish with, I think we in the Isle of Man get complacent because sometimes we see something that comes from a Manx company that really is very cleverly tailored to make your defences go down, right?
Yeah. Well, that was really interesting. I think Adam talked about that in his, be very careful because they will disguise as something you know and familiar. So, those cold calls, hang up the phone, don't give your details, check who you're really dealing with. And I think this was a really practical advice. But yes, the scammers are very sophisticated these days because there's a lot to gain for them, a lot to lose for you. And that's the thing to keep in mind.